visualize the version of yourself that you want to be. Whether YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Adam. Welcome to another video on my channel, and you already know the deal. On this channel, we are focused on self-improvement and becoming the best version of ourselves. So if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell to be notified when I drop another video. But today's video is on how you can actually improve your life, right? Become the type of man that you've always wanted to become, the type of man that other men want to be and women want to be with, right? So what I want you to do is literally just stare blankly at your wall. Stare at your wall. Let your mind go through the thoughts that it has to go through. Let the thoughts subside. And then just sit there and visualize the version of yourself that you want to be. Whether it be a man with tattoos like yourself, but with hella tattoos, with a different style of clothing, with a different hairstyle, in a different area, like a different apartment, something higher scale, anything like that. Just imagine yourself in that situation. And then I need you to backtrack and see what it took for the current you to become that man, okay? So follow me, right? It's basically just like a video game. You create your character however you want to make him look, and when you start off, your character's not going to have shit. His stats are going to suck. His equipment is going to suck. Everything's just going to suck, right? But eventually, you get your character decked out with some dope shit, right? You get your character looking absolutely insane. It's the same thing in real life, okay? Maybe not to such an extreme scale, but depending on where you're at in your journey right now, your stats might suck. Your strength stat, your aesthetic stat might suck. And the great thing about life is that you can always get better. Level up those stats, right? So visualize this man that you want to become, okay? And dissect exactly what points you need to change about your current self in order to reach that man's level, in order to become that character that you've created. Because in essence, it's just you. The character is you, just a higher version of you. So what is it going to take for you to take yourself right now and become him? And honestly, if you really dissect every little notion and part of that man that you create, that character that you create, you'll see that it's not that hard. It might take a while, especially if you give your character a nutty physique and a lot of tattoos and some crazy grown out long hair. It's going to take a minute, but it's possible. It's something that's achievable. It's something that's tangible. It's something that you can reach, right? The great thing about being a young man or a man in general is that you always you have that innate willpower, that innate drive to become better. You're always going to have that. Even when you're in your lowest lows, even when you're in a terrible rut, you know that you've been through shit before and you'll come out stronger on the other side, right? So do me a favor and do that exercise. Create this character, this version of you that you want to become. Literally write it down. Write down all the attributes that he has. If you want to get real serious about it, you can get your a journal. Right? You can write out your stats right now, like finances, relationships. After you create that character, I want you to devote every single fiber of your being to leveling yourself up and getting closer and closer to becoming that character every single day. If you have to, you can literally draw him on a piece of paper and stick it above your bed. So when you wake up, you see that character. You see that person that you want to be. It's something that you can physically see and imagine and reach out for, because you know if you just keep working towards it, you're going to have to get there eventually. There's no way you won't. Just do me a favor. Apply yourself. Get that exercise done. And start leveling up. No matter how old you are, no matter what your living situation is, you're going to always level up. And honestly, you owe it yourself to level. You owe it to yourself to level up. But anyways, that's going to wrap up today's video. A little shorter one today. If you enjoyed it, learned something from it, or just simply want to share it, go ahead, share it to somebody that needs to hear this information. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. We're on the road to 1 million. I know we're far off, but we're going to get there. As always, I appreciate you very greatly for watching to the end. I'm going to see you in the next one, and I'm gone.